Gentlemen, first of all, I'd like to apologize for the aborted meeting yesterday. So what I'm going to do now is just take you straight through a demo. On the right-hand side of the screen is my mobile phone projected onto the screen, which is what was meant to happen yesterday. On the left-hand side, I've got some assets that I'm going to show being interacted with by my mobile device. Try to use your imagination here. What I'm going to do first is fire up an app, which is just basically a reference app or a wireframe that illustrates the technology as it would look embedded in the CVS app. And the first thing I'm going to do is scan this poster to the left-hand side, which is meant to be a printed poster that would be in the store, in a store, promoting the deal of the day. I simply lift my phone up, wave it over the ad. It triggers an instant transaction on my phone that results in being presented with the deal of the day, which in this case is vitamin D3. I have all the information about the product contained in the product detail information here, and with one tap of my finger I've bought the item. Let's see that again with a different product. This time we've got a range of vitamins. Again, wave my phone over this catalog, triggers an instant transaction, this time for a selection of products of which I can go into any one of them and add them to basket and check out, or just check out individually. So that's what we call a print trigger. Now what I'm going to show you is an audio trigger. So I'm just going to hold my phone pointing at my keyboard and play the Ardell CVS enabled audio. Pulls up the eyelash products as a category. And then here's another example, which is what we call ACT. This time, instead of a purchase, it's an engagement, allowing the consumer to interact with CVS. So you'll see this time again, the request is to engage with CVS.
Ended my Olympic dreams. Promoting heart health is very personal to me, which is why I advocate for all women to know their numbers and take control of their health. The lifestyle that I created to become an Olympian has definitely influenced.
So this is pretty much,
my children.
you know, at the creative discretion of the CVS team. In this case, it just says, you know, when would you like to visit? So we'll put a date, you know, 4th of March, and then with a single tap, I've provided my name, my address, my mobile phone number, my email account, and the answer to that question, you know, the details of when I'd like to come in. So now what I'd like to show you is how that is created. So I'm going to log in to what we call the merchant portal, and this allows the merchant, yourselves, to create those assets. I'm going to create an engagement. Simply go to engagements, create an engagement, and in creating the engagement I'm going to choose what type of engagement I want to create. It could be a buy, it could be an act, which is the two I showed you. So in this case we'll do a buy transaction, and we'll call it heart rate, a heart monitor, and it's going to be blood pressure. I'm going to do an image watermark. I can choose to do image, audio, QR code, touch, which is a touch to buy within the app, geolocation, beacons, or any other type of trigger that comes down the road that we can adopt into the platform. I'm going to upload a media file, which in this case is something I just downloaded, a blood pressure image from the internet. So it's a monitor. And then I choose whether I want it to trigger to a product or a category. In this case, I'm going to choose a product. I don't really have a blood pressure product, so I'm going to choose this Nature's Bounty Solutions Hair, Skin and Nails product, and press save. And literally that's it. I've created a transactable asset by selecting the item or the category that I want and applying it to an image, and then or an audio file, or whatever it happens to be, a geolocation zone. And that's how you create an engagement. And what's going to happen now is I'm just going to simply pull that image up, find it, amongst all of my transactional assets. And here it is, and I'm going to view it. And now download it. So there it is. It's called file 23 JPEG. Now I've also got the original file, and I'm just going to show you in my downloads thing. It's called blood pressure, and you can see no difference really between the two images. You know, one's got a hidden barcode in it, and the other one does not. But the naked eye couldn't really tell the difference between the two. So now I'll just go back to my screen. I'm going to wave my phone over the first item, which is the one that does not have the watermark. You can see nothing's happening. And then as I move across to the left, it triggers a transaction on my phone. And in this case, we chose the hair, skin, and nail gummies, which I can instantly buy. Just one more thing to show you. I'm going to close this image down, but leave this file 23 JPEG on the screen. I'm going to go back to my engagements, edit this image, the blood pressure by image, and I'm going to change that to engage with a different product. So this time I'm going to choose the D3 soft gels, which is a different product, and press save. So imagine that this product label or poster or whatever is already in the field. You have the ability to remotely change what happens. And this could be anything. This could be a landing page. This could be any kind of engagement that you want to change. You're able to do that remotely using this dashboard. And once it's been changed, I don't need to even download the asset again. I can just go straight to file 23 JPEG, pick up my phone, wave it over that asset. And this time, of course, instead of going to the gummies, it's gone to the D3 soft gels. So that's basically the demo, gentlemen. Thank you very much. I think that I'd like to arrange a call with you to discuss how we'd like to have CVS participate in the launch with Samsung and the other major retailers and partners that are participating. Maybe we can schedule that call. It should be a 10-minute call, really, sometime over the coming days. Please let us know. Thank you very much again for your time, and apologies for the problems we had previously.